Hello, I'm an art man. The name is Woody, and I'm here today to tell you about a woman who is outstanding in her field, just like I'm outstanding in this field. Today I'm here to talk to you about Miss Linda Woods. She and I have been around the block a few times, but she has chosen this time to retire. So sit back and relax, just like she's about to do. You know, Miss Woods has a lot of talent. She could have easily gone to Paris to be a famous artist, but now she had something bigger and better in mind. She wanted to teach children.
I've always loved art, and now I think instead of going to Paris and becoming a famous artist, I want to start teaching children so that they will love art just as much as I do. And I think I will also become an OEA building representative.
So she became a teacher, and I went with her. You might say I'm a chip off the old block, because I was just as good at art as she was. The first few years, they were great. The kids wanted to learn. They didn't cause much trouble. They had a desire to learn, and Mrs. Woods had a desire to teach them. I love teaching. This is how children should be. They should learn to love art. But as the years passed, things changed. The kids changed. You had to do this dog and pony show to entertain them. They no longer just wanted to learn about art. They thought Rockwell was how you could throw a rock.
Miss Woods, guess what I learned how to do?
What's that, Nick?
I learned how to throw a rock well.
Class, you really need to sit down. Class, I want to teach you about art. Class, you need to sit down. You've got to sit down and listen to me. Oh, it's time for me to retire. So she did it. She retired. And she moved to Paris, where she thought she could become a famous artist, tour the Louvre, and do all the things she wanted to do before she got any older. You know, teachers expect to run into kids at Walmart, some places around town, but Mrs. Woods never thought that she would run into former students in Paris. Little did she know.
I love Monet.
That ain't Monet, that's Monet.
That's Monet. He was a famous impressionist.
Well then, show me the Monet.
Hey, Miss Woods, what are you doing in Paris?
Well, I'm just here enjoying my retirement. So, Avery, what do you think about this picture that represents Cubism?
Looks like a bunch of boxes to me.
So, Thrasher, I see you're here in Paris too.
I'm so happy to be at the Louvre.
So, Thrasher, what do you think about this Van Gogh?
Well, it takes a lot of gas to make a van go. I prefer a truck myself.
Dolly is just so surreal.
I know a great song by Dolly. Isn't Dolly great, Miss Woods?
Well, hello, Corey. I see you're here in Paris too. I'm just really admiring the artistic qualities of Escher.
Oh my gosh, I heard Usher was gonna be here, so I came to Paris too. I love Usher.
Hey, Miss Woods, what are you doing in Paris? I didn't know you'd be here too.
Well, I was just coming here for my retirement. Thought I would catch some really good art.
Look, it's my impersonation of Ever Munch.
After running into students all the time, all over Paris and in the Louvre, Mrs. Woods decided that Paris just might not be the place that she should be. Because after all, you always know there's no place like home.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And this is where our story ends. She got back to Owasso, jumped on her Harley, and drove off into the sunset. I bet you she's gonna paint some of those sunsets too. You enjoy your retirement, Mrs. Woods. We're really gonna miss you. That's it. I'm out of here.